Episode 6 of The Haunted Palace begins with Yeori being shocked that Gangchori is not powerful enough to send the 8-foot ghost to the afterlife. They improvise and use the king's ghost bane stone to make him disappear. Outside, guard Seo catches the shaman's assistant, but he runs off. Nearby, the senior court lady is bribed and she confirms that the queen is pregnant, but is keeping it a secret from everyone. This upsets the queen mother, who finds it unfair that her son is dead. She wants vengeance and calls for Pungsan, the blind shaman, even though she knows he is a snake. As the king and Yeori debrief, she learns that his Ghostbane stone is from Neopdayak, who was close to his grandmother. He didn't believe in its powers then, but appreciated her skills and her concern. Meanwhile, Gangchori is annoyed to learn that he has gotten weaker and is not fully healing. Pungsan shows up at the Queen Mother's palace, having learned that a new optician has been hired. He tries to manipulate the Queen Mother into finding the optician. It seems that she sees through his act but lets it slip that the queen is pregnant. It is enough, as Pungsan's new plan is to sacrifice the unborn child to strengthen the 8-foot ghost. He also runs into Yeori and realizes that she is the rival shaman. While heading home, Gangcheori wallows in self-pity and even offers to release Yeori from his service. But she isn't deterred by the setback. While she still finds him annoying, she acknowledges that he has been looking out for her. They smile before they sense another Imugi at a courtesan's house. Inside, Kwak and his people have gathered. They gossip about ghosts, but he doesn't believe in them. He bumps into Gangchori and is offended by his insolence. He tries to attack the Imugi, but Gangchori just uses his wind power to throw him out of the capital. Yeori's rebuke turns to praise on learning Kwak is Yoongap's murderer. While the other ministers search for him, an Imugi devours one of them. This second new Imugi is none other than Bibi, Gangchori's younger brother. Once he devours 12 more men, he will ascend. Their reunion is hilarious as Bibi teases Gangchori for getting stuck in a human body. The answer is simple. Gangchori can escape by killing Yoongap's body. Yeori stops them and reminds Gangchori of his promise. But after she leaves, Gangchori confesses to Bibi that he is lying about the promise. After he wins over Yeori, he will kill Yoongap and possess her. In the morning, he has another moment with Yeori. He discusses his attraction to Yeori with Bibi and wonders if he simply wants to devour her as an Imugi's prey. At the same time, Inseon arrives, trying to return the Karangan plant as an excuse. Gangchori recalls Bibi's words of checking if he is attracted to other humans, and he touches Inseon's lips. He doesn't feel anything and pushes her aside. Instead, he spots Yeori struggling with her bag and grabs it. He finally realizes that he has feelings for her. Looks like he will not kill Yoongap's body or sacrifice himself to kill the 8-foot ghost so he can stay by her side for as long as possible. In a turn of events, Inseon is even more attracted now that Yoongap is aloof and wild. While daydreaming, she spots her father, Choi Wonyu, hanging out with some thugs. At the palace, the queen invites Yeori to tea. However, she is in pain, and Yeori has a vision of the queen having nightmares of a drowned male ghost hurting her. In the dream, the ghost spits black water on her. Gangchori is hovering outside as usual when Kwak finally makes it back. He tries to confront the Imugi, but the king interrupts. After dismissing Kwak, the king and Gangcheori bicker about keeping up appearances. Everyone is in shock on learning that the person possessing Yoongap is the terrifying and legendary menace, Gangchori. However, the king accidentally laughs when he learns of Gangchori throwing Kwak in a whirlwind. Back inside, Yeori searches the queen's chamber and finds a skull in a pillow. The senior court lady reveals the queen's pregnancy, and the pieces fall into place. Yeori finds another talisman and realizes that the unborn child is the new target. Furious, the king orders every court lady to be arrested. Pungsan smiles in his cave while Yeori searches for the drowned male ghost. She and Gangchori follow it to the riverbank, where it attacks. Gangchori does his best, but he is weak. At the end of The Haunted Palace Episode 6, he looks in horror as the ghost spits black water on Yeori